Hey guys, how are you doing? Good. How are you? I am gonna do a reading. This is gonna be, what I was here. This reading is gonna be for Geminis. Something I kept hearing as soon as I looked at the reading, and it made me laugh, was Karen. Karen. Hashtag Karen is around the block. I don't know if you guys have a Karen around you. This is going to be for Gemini Sun. This is going to be for Gemini Moons. This is going to be for Gemini Venus. Ooh, Karens are everywhere. Okay. Woohoo, Karen. This is Gemini Sun, Moon, Venus, North Node, etc. I'm gonna put this on like a pad. So this is gonna be for my Karens, or my, I'm just kidding. So this is for my people that are dealing with annoying Karens. Probably, I have a feeling we're gonna have a Karen come out. So this is gonna be for Geminis, gems. Ooh, Alice excited about gems. Excited, gems. So here I am, guys. I'm always like, no, I'm not gonna do one. Here I am. Here I am for my people that are dealing with Karens in the world. So, well, this is a couple things to say. Interesting. Okay. There's two piles. Let's see how many different signs come out. What are my gems dealing with? What are my gems dealing with? Gemini, you could have a Scorpio with you, or you could be a Gemini dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpio is the first card out. Second card is Leo. Looks like the fuck. Oh, looks like we got ooh. Okay, interesting. We got a Capricorn reverse, we got a Scorpio reverse. The fuck? Oh, okay. So, Capricorn, you could have a Capricorn Mars Gemini, and or the person you're dealing with has a Capricorn Mars. Or you could have a Scorpio Mars, or you could have a Leo Mars for Scorpios. Scorpio, you could have a Mars Scorpio and be a Scorpio, or you could cross out your... Just take it as you do. Okay. Oh, hell no. Gemini, do you got a Gemini, do you got a lot to say to everyone right about now? Oh, I like this. Gemini. Ooh. Sagittarius is on the board. We got a Leo on the board. We got an Aries in reverse. Well, okay, so far we got a Sagittarius and a Leo sitting upright. So far the Capricorn, Cancer's in reverse. We got everyone out there. Gemini, here you are. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Taurus. Holy fuck, Gem. Holy fuck. Okay, so Gemini, we're gonna do you first before we dive into this, okay? Alice wants to give you some words of wisdom. Explain these two cards. Thank you. You read my mind. Explain these two cards. Pardon me. Pardon me, jelly bean. 2 cards, please. Something sticky. That's all I gotta say. You guys are so beautiful. Okay, Gemini, so we're going to start with you before we dive into the individual situations. So, Geminis, when it comes to my gems, one of the things that we need to focus on, again, this is a intuitive, empathic reading. I do tarot. Watch a million of my other videos right now. We're not doing that. So, it is what it is. Why are we not doing that? Because honestly, everyone's life is so fucking chaotic and ridiculous that I'm sick of the same cheating bullshit, so we're doing it my way for a little bit. Okay. Lord knows we're going to do tarot soon, but you guys know I hate bitching about all the cheaters. But it doesn't even matter because here we are. Somehow it came out anyways. So, why is it always about that, you guys? No communication. Since there's no communication, Gemini, you're being told that you need to be in nature. For those Geminis that believe in fairies and have fairies around them, your fairies need to be in nature. Okay? Okay. If you don't believe in it, just move on. Okay? In moments, and I'm not saying move on and you can't watch the station, just move on. Not everyone's like you. A moment's regret. Anastasia. Fearing a mistake you've made. Okay, Gemini. Well, there you go. That's why you need to go be in nature and relax to rejuvenate as well. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I said juvenate because rejuvenate's right there, but relax and kind of get away from all the chaos so you can kind of make a more educated choice in the way you want to continue to handle situations. Okay? We have right now like 6 planets like doing their thing, and we're finishing out our month and then going into another month, which is a whole nother sensitivity of a whole nother shebang, shall we say. And you are going to need to take care of yourself if you're going to be able to continue to get through what you've already gotten through, as well as continue to make it through these new cycles. Okay? Refine your attention, which means keep your eye on the prize, decide what you want, and although you can emotionally go through things, you need to continue to take care of yourself. How do you take care of yourself, Gem? You make choices on what's actually important and not important to the rest of the world around you, what's important to you, because it has to do with your own health. No one will take care of you but you. But you know that, Gemini. That's what gems do. That's what other zodiacs don't get about you, Gem. You don't need anyone, literally. You are known for the sign that literally can go without, you don't need it. That doesn't mean you don't want it. So if you want it, you make a choice. If you don't, because, whatever the case is that happen, a million different things that we're going to get into on why this ended up happening, that doesn't matter. You need to withdraw, go within, become a healthier state of being, so you can figure out how you're going to move on and or through the situation you're dealing with. How do you do that? You need to follow your own good advice. What would you tell someone that's going through something really, really difficult? You need to rejuvenate, and you need to tend to yourself like you would a mother would themselves. By loving, by cuddling, by going, on a massage. For me, it'd be like going camping, and going and kicking it by a river for like a weekend or a week. Whatever you need to do for you, Rue. Okay? Okay. So now let's dive into this. I know you guys want to, and I don't like hearing me say what we need to be doing, and we'd rather find out the juicy details, but I don't like finding out the juicy details all the time because it's the same bullshit every week. I love you guys. I do. But it's like, let's admit it. We get bored with ourselves sometimes. I mean, not sometimes. Actually, I like. I never get bored of myself, but that's probably my problem. Anyways. No. No, 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 no. No. And then there was 3, and then there was 4. Okay, so for those that are polyamorous, my guess is you might have Scorpio in you, Cancer in you, Aries in you, or Capricorn. Another guess would be Scorpio, no, just, ooh. And I would not be considered polyamorous. I am just, what would I be considered? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't categorize myself in ways to make people understand because, quite frankly, if you want to fucking understand, talk to me. It's really that easy, right? Right. Anyways, that's probably why I don't know, because I don't need to classify myself and put it in a box. Ooh. Scorpio. I don't even know who this is, though, guys. Okay, for those that are dealing with a negative Scorpio. Okay, if those that are dealing with... Into it. Oh, wow. Scorpios. You're in a place right now where you're not, like, I'm pretty proud of you. You're not putting up with people's bullshit, period. ... exclamation mark. You are not really giving a fuck. I so want to smoke weed right now. So, you are not really giving a fuck, honestly, Scorpio, about anyone else other than you. You are really kind of honing in on focusing on yourself. You're realizing that you bend over backwards and you really don't give a fuck whether people see what you do or not, Scorpio. Like, I'm pretty fucking shocked and proud of you. You're not playing people's bullshit games. Actually, I think I personally said this week to someone, I'm not fucking dealing with hens in the fucking hen house. You have fun with that shit. But, so I think that's kind of funny, because Scorpio moon here, Gemini sun, you are no longer letting the way people used to treat you, you're not allowing that anymore. It's kind of like you've rebirthed into this new transformation. You're belonging to your own dreams. You didn't let yourself. You're in the process of creating it. You're trying to create a reality. It's just been one hell of a ride. Just say the very minimum. From what I'm feeling from the energy of these cards. Give me more for my one card. So this is for, obviously, Geminis. If you've been dealing with a Scorpio, this is at least what I'm feeling the Scorpio's vibe, okay? Or the vibe you're feeling, Gemini, if you were dealing with a Scorpio, okay? I mean, obviously you saw the cards just shoot out, so I didn't even really have time. So now we're going to put these guys away. Again, so anyone could be feeling this way. Leo, Sag, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, and Capricorn. So either these energies are, all of these signs that you guys have in them are going to get messages from that. So that message meant for someone. Okay. Yes. Okay. My angels are saying, you'll know. That specific message was for someone. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to, that was for whatever sign. Okay. We're doing Gemini's reading. You could be a Scorpio dealing with a Gemini, and that could have made a message for you, or that message was for one of these signs, and or you, Gem. Okay? So now we're going to get more into individual, so I can keep my shit straight, because there's a lot of different energies right here, right now. Okay, so we're going to be tapping into my gems that are dealing with Capricorn. Gemini, that could be, okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, so what I just said... Wow, Gem. We need to bring it in, my sisters and brothers. Bird, fly, bee. So that message was Gemini, how my Geminis, I think, were feeling. The first message that we pulled was what the universe thinks Gemini is going to be working on. Okay? So take it as you do. Fucking A. Sometimes I don't even know how to explain what I want to explain, and I just babble the fuck away. Capricorn, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Oh, of course Capricorn would say that. Okay. Okay, if you are a Taurus dealing with a Capricorn, or a Taurus dealing with a Gemini, or a Taurus, Gemini, Capricorn, somehow in some sort of situation. Okay? Let's just say mother, brother, sister, best friend, aunt, uncle, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. I don't care. Unicorn sisters, unicorn souls, unicorn unites. Whatever. Divine feminine masculines. Whatever the fuck one wants to call it, okay? As we go with the flow here. Divine masculine or divine feminine, or I'm just going to say your sign, and that's what we are. Reality is we're made of dead matter. So pull your head from in your ass, and let's remember, we're all fucking unicorns parading around acting like we know more than we do, okay? There is a family member here that is saying to go with the flow for something, except something is dying, and to make a plan. There is a vendetta. I don't know what that means. I don't really know exactly what vendetta means. What does the spirit want you to do? What does spirit want you to do? What does spirit want you to do? They want you to imagine a solution to make it work, but apparently you have someone around you that's wanting to push you to the opposite. And or Gemini, if you're dealing with someone, they have a family member around them, or a friend, or a brother, sister, soul sister. Gotta get that real sister. Get you, yeah, yeah. Mocha chocolate. Really tomorrow. Oh. Capricorn needs to get laid. That's all I gotta say. Whoever this Capricorn persona is, it needs to get laid really bad. You gotta fucking stick up your ass. Holy fuck. Yeah, let go, enjoy, wake up call. Gemini, you could be feeling this way about the other person, and or their family. Let's just say, you know, we've all been there where we don't like, I mean, we love the spouses, fam bam, but maybe we're just getting too much of them or something. Tell me more about what's going on with my gems and my caps. My gems and my caps. My gems on my... Judah. Yeah, exactly. Spirit is kind of getting pissed on the situation. This is a mother-daughter, mother-daughter, son-mother. This has to do with the mother. So, I mean, whatever you are. And when I say son, daughter, I mean, that's divine, masculine, feminine, whatever you associate with. We believe in unicorns here. Or at least I do, and everyone deals with it. So if you watch this, then you have to deal with it too. So, you know what? We're pretty much unbinary here. Capricorns. There's a Capricorn mother. They're not pushing someone to do what there's creating a block. I feel like the Capricorn is connected to the Aries, but I can't really, like, who am I to say? Am I right? Tell me about this Aries within a couple cards. Fuck yes. Oh my gosh, really, you guys? Pressure in a rush. Time. Right as I say that, really? Is that not showing that someone's showing pressure? Keeping up, emerging in advance. Finding the lesson, discover the purpose in the situation. Trust what you are learning. In other words, someone's going to listen to their mother, and it was a stupid choice, okay? So Gemini, if you were dealing with a Capricorn mother, that's the shit, okay? That's what's going on. I don't know where the fuck that message came out from, but here we go. Apparently we got a lot of different energies. So now we're going to be dealing with Geminis and Capricorns that are in a relationship. Gemini 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 and Capricorns that are in a relationship. And by the way, you're not going to be able to change this person from their mother. Period. Okay? His mother and whoever is connected to him dating, like whoever the hag is, like they're not, it's like the person's cusping between like only child syndrome and like, you know, those creepy kids that like kill animals and shit, like they're cusping between, because what's happening is the person basically is an adult, and so they're leaning on alcohol, but their brain isn't smart enough to actually be, you know how I get on my psychopaths, sociopaths, I fucking love that shit, but like the thing with those prodigies, in a sense, they're hyper intelligent people based on trauma. Anyways, those people, what does those people even mean? I don't even know. I'm like, who are these people? I'm like, I don't know. What the fuck ever. You're dealing with a man-child, but like that's so bad that they listen to their mother. I don't know. Like, and like some other old woman, or like woman that just seems haggard. Like, I don't know how to, what does that mean? I don't know. Like, not like, I guess not like, like, you know those like back in the day when like there was like that wrinkly old person that like, I don't know, that's so mean. I don't want to say that because I wouldn't even notice that in someone. How can I explain it? It's hard because I can visualize what I want to say, like the person, but it's like how, you can't just describe it. Okay. Haggard. I would say someone that is tired. Highly, what would it be like? So you know the people that sit and fixate on everyone else's life so they don't have to focus on their own. Like they have nothing to show. Like a little LOL, like a little, no, not a little old person, like, this is starting out so fucked up. So some haggard person, or some mom that basically, I don't know, like, always has their 2 cents, the hen in the hen house, like that kind of shit, like just someone that's always like giving unsolicited opinions, but for some reason her son cares. That's interesting. I now want to know what that is. Oh, someone just made a transition. That's interesting. Someone just made a transition watching this. Interesting. Because it went from thinking, like, your mind span, and I'm not saying yours because there's going to be a million people like, not a million, but there's going to be people watching this and everyone has their own story. But someone literally just, it click. Like, oh, it's me. Oh, I'm restraining myself. It's not. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, actually. Wow, I've never really had that. So cool. That's awesome. Awesome. Good for you. Cool. Fucking fabulous. Like, that's fucking awesome. Okay, so something's going to happen and someone might get angry. Again, we're doing Capricorn and Gemini. I know we're all over the place. The energy is all over the place. We're doing Geminis, guys. What do we expect? Okay, Gemini, you're becoming braver. Okay, we are becoming braver. Remember, Gemini, the very first thing, when we first did the reading, I know we've done so much fucking shit today. First did the reading, we talked about how what Spirit was wanting to work. Then we did, you guys, the 3-card spread that I kept flipping back between you and Scorpios for whatever reason, because I can't figure out the energy was feeling really similar, so maybe Scorpios are in a similar transition. Or maybe I felt relevance to it, Gems, because I'm a gem, you know, and so I do associate. Anyways, depth and water. It is no bigger evil. One drowns itself out in depth, the other one drowns itself out in air. So, I do feel like, Gems, you're becoming braver. I do feel like you're becoming braver through different issues that you're going through, and the fact that you're feeling like you weren't brave enough on the fact that you couldn't stand up against yourself. I think you are learning to be able to become braver while still making sure that you maintain and keep your temper. I do want to let you know, Gems, some of you, maybe if you are dealing with a Capricorn, shit could get fancy. Yeah, shit's not done. So you're going to deal with a situation that's going to be in front of you, potentially dealing with the Capricorn and or any of these signs, Taurus, Sagittarius, Leo, and or Scorpio, Cancer, where Aries, where you need to tune out your distractions. You need to keep doing you. You got a lot of people that are all up in your energy. It does feel like you got a lot going on, and that is why people are all up in your energy. Of course, you're a fucking bomb. Why the fuck would they not want to be in your energy? Like, because they don't have the energy and or the attention span and or the willpower like you guys do to be able to stand up and actually take your time and fucking do something with your life. Instead, they just sit there and focus their energy on everyone else's life instead of actually standing up and taking the lead and actually doing shit. You are... I think we're realizing that we have a choice. We do need to admit our vulnerabilities. So if you're in a situation where you're needing to tune out distractions and or move forward in a relationship that you are dealing with, you need to not worry about you and a Capricorn not working. I don't know who that was for. Okay, so now we're moving away from Capricorn. So Gemini's dealing with the Capricorn, you need a break. I think you need a break from everyone. Okay, but if you are in a good relationship with Capricorn, then what you're being told is that if Scorpio is in a good relationship with Capricorn, potentially there could be two friends. They could be a Scorpio and a Cancer. The Scorpio and Cancer are the same person. Why are you trying to bring everyone in? I'm going to go over them later. Okay. Someone's ignoring the other side. That's all I gotta say. Okay. If you are a Scorpio, if you're a Scorpio dating now a Cancer, reach for the stars. You guys are going to do good. Okay? Okay. So now we're going to do, and I don't know why that came in, Gem. Sorry to intrude on that. You could also be a Gemini with these things in your charts. That could be a message for you. Anyways, moving on. Cancer, if you are Scorpio... What the fuck? Scorpio? Okay, we're doing Scorpio. We had to do Scorpio. Scorpio is taking over the motherfucking reading. Scorpio, why are you taking over Gemini's reading? What is going on? Scorpio, why are you taking over Gemini's reading? Okay? Scorpio, why are you taking... Scorpio needs to speak up. Think things through. Gemini, are you going to do something to Scorpio and they need to think things through about you? Or what? Gemini dealing with Scorpio. Shine your light. Rejuvenate. Do you like this, guys? I literally was in bed getting ready to snuggle, and then I'm like, fuck. I got the random urge to do a reading, so I'm like, ugh. I'm like, I'm not getting out of being cozy. So you all are stuck seeing me in bed. So here I am. Here my ass is. Okay, I didn't even say anything yet, Scorpio. Tell me about this Scorpio and this Gemini. What is going on with the world? Why is my Scorpionics taking over the reading? I mean, of course they would. Fucking love my Scorpios. Gems, I really hope you love Scorpios, or you're gonna have a problem with me. Literally, because, like, Gemini, Scorpios, Sagittariuses, and Libras are pretty much my... Oh, and Cancer. Okay, I got a lot of favorite signs. Unfortunately, those are pretty much my favorite signs. Not saying I don't love all signs, but I'm coming to definitely understand Virgos more, which I am starting to really love them, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty much gonna stick with the Virgos that I love. I'm just totally kidding. I just definitely, Virgos, I love you guys, but I need to learn about you more. I do learn a lot through your guys' readings, though. I'm definitely not gonna lie. But Virgos, you don't seem to ever show up in a lot of readings unless it's your own. So I think that's how I learn more about you guys. If you're even watching, maybe you're a Virgo dealing with one of these signs, your energy is very hidden. So, and that could be because we're hermiting. I obviously am a Gemini Scorpio, so I don't know how to hermit. But that's probably why I don't, you guys have all the polar opposite gifts that I have. And that's why I love my Virgos that teach me insight on, yeah, new ways. So, Scorpio and Gemini, shine your light. What are you trying to say, Alice? Yeah, so Scorpio is thinking things through. They need to speak up or they're going to lose a relationship. Gemini's trying to shine their light, like to show they care. They're trying to keep up. They don't think, Geminis don't think Scorpios follow their own good advice. I'm going to tell you right now, Geminis that are dealing with Scorpios and or have these opinions of Scorpios. First of all I'm going to say is a Gemini, a Scorpio. How do you... Okay, I'm going to sound like a complete narcissist. Okay, so here's the kicker is people use... Well, yeah, here's what I'm going to say. You like them or you don't. You understand them or they don't. You've met an addict of one or you don't. Or when it comes to Scorpios, you usually... People stereotype Scorpios because they met a bad Scorpio that tends to be an addict. And addict Scorpios get really, really deep, isolate, and pretty much become narcissists. That's a low vibrational addict Scorpio, so I definitely, actually Scorpios are super fucking intelligent, and if there was going to be anyone that's going to be like the first person to psychoanalyze as well as save your ass, if someone's about to fucking kill you, or you got someone that broke in your house, you'd be one in that Scorpio. So if you're naive enough to not understand a Scorpio and or to basically be super insecure where they could read you like a book, you can call them crazy or not. A Scorpio's a fucking Scorpio. Google the facts. For Geminis, I will admit Geminis, although they're super fucking Geminis, like need we say more, They're the opposite of Scorpios that way. So no one can keep up with the Gemini. Why? Because they are so fucking in. Like, you guys don't. People will not even understand. No air sign could even comprehend the intelligence a Gemini have. No one can. They're the most intelligent sign. A Gemini can't even comprehend the amount of knowledge they obtain and see. Geminis are so rad on how much their brains literally fucking see shit and connect to shit that they literally can feel love in a sense of visualizing it by seeing the way people act, because that's what they do. Analyze patterns, cycles, like wording, like like bigger knowledge. Especially if you're someone like me and you're a dual sign, your whole world is like, which is ironic because my grandpa is he's a huge physics major. Actually, I come from a lot of brains. My dad's the first IP engineer in the world, and grandpa's a physics major. Anyways, and my grandpa, I often will come over, and here I am, this little airy, fucking blonde little bimbo looking thing, right? And with my little spiritualness, as my friends say, because they don't understand like, they're not on the same wavelength of spirituality, although for me, it's like we all have our own, so that's the point, we're not on the same, but I think one of them specifically, a couple of them know, but one of them's so cute, like, yeah, it was the cutest thing, like, all excited. I love when people get excited and amped up on it. But, Geminis basically don't have time to be able to explain to people everything that they know and how they know it and how they saw it, as well as Scorpios. They cannot always explain how they feel it, how they saw, how they feel. It goes so deep and so high that to be able to translate that from the spiritual and other aspects, we call this spiritual, so the outer conscious way of thinking, in order to actually put that within a way of communication for it to be grounded, for, in other words, like where we have our earth signs. So often, if you'll find, most earth signs do not tend to like water. They tend to like fire. Why? Or they don't tend to like air as much. Not always. You can always tell the person's... What I'm saying is you can always tell the person's an earth sign or a fire sign when they do low blows on air or water. Because they usually have a more balanced, and when I say balanced, I mean grounded. When I say grounded, earthly, in different conscious awareness, different levels, different purposes, different points. So the misunderstanding often is happening. That's what's happening in this. That's what's happening in all these relationships, Gemini, with the Sags, with the Leo, with the Taurus, with the Aries, with the Scorpio, with the Cancer, this is what's happening. Different awareness. You got the fire signs that, who the fuck? Oh my gosh. Scorpios are gonna die laughing. Fire's gonna hate me. Who gives a fuck? Because all they care about is the wand and the sex and the dick. You got, like, the fucking Libra and the Aquariuses, and all they care about is the pretty fake show, whatever. You got the Gemini and you got the Scorpios who are like depth air, right? Like learn. Conscious awareness, growth, expansion, And then we got, like, the fucking Taurus. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. I, like, see this, like, person on a boat, and then I'm seeing, like, a lion crying to themselves. And then we got, I feel like we have, yeah, that's a whole nother, I'm not doing your readings, so fuck off. Not you, the cards, yeah. Aries, Taurus, and Leo. I've been avoiding doing certain readings. Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius. I'm an avoider. Yeah, I don't know. Just different energies. And so, Gemini, I just feel like you're at a point where people just don't understand you. You're at the point where you're like, yeah, I'm pretty much fucking, I know who I am. I'm sorry you guys don't understand me. I don't give a fuck. Like, watch me. See my consistency. This is me. You're not consistent. Why do I care what inconsistent people think? Gemini, I literally feel like you're kind of like on that energy wavelength. Tell me if I'm wrong. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, again, I feel like the Scorpio doesn't feel like you're using your voice, but I feel like Gemini, you're kind of like, this is too complicated to explain. Because Geminis, if someone's not willing to sit and talk with them, they care, but they also don't like people that... It gets really hard for Geminis to be able to communicate always with what they think, because they think about so much and they're on a whole different level when it comes to energy and whatnot, that often enough to be able to literally translate out of your mouth what you're trying to say with what your heart and your soul has been analyzing, watching, observing, retaining. It's quite frankly, sometimes it's a joke, and sometimes it's like a fucking scholar, literally like a prodigy. Like, Geminis and Scorpios can be that, but it's making sure that we're that balanced. But that's a different subconscious point of view. Now then we got Sagittarius, which is on another conscious level. Thing with Sagittarius is Sagittarius can be flakier than shit, and or more, they will not commit to shit even if they died. So yeah, you could call them a higher conscious, but how is a higher conscious in a sense? See how a Scorpio... Okay, fuck the Scorpio. Fuck off right now. See how a Sagittarius and a Gemini, two polar opposite signs, right? Polar opposites. But both consciously so fucking aware that to be able to transmute and or communicate is nearly to others within a way, they just retain this knowledge of a higher enlightening in a sense. Geminis know through all the skills that they do on... Geminis are the fucking learners. They fucking learn. That's what Geminis like to do. They're not going to want to have a deep conversation with a Scorpio. They're going to go want to learn shit. Why the Scorpio sit and worries about like what designer earrings they're wearing, or what's going on in the latest drama, or how is everyone doing in their personal lives. Like, Scorpio likes that more emotional connection. A Gemini is like, fuck that. I just want to go be in my head, learn shit, and, you know, grow. Like, just very different. Then you get a Sagittarius that's like, I want to go learn, grow, bounce, freedom. You know, like, imagine grandma gone, you know, you finally fucking retire. There's a Sagittarius. Like, you got your money, you got your fun, you got your go get shit done kind of thing. So you feel like there's definitely just basically an energy right now that everyone's going through. Yeah, set your course. Know where you wish to go, make a plan in the right direction. No one's setting their course right now. No one's speaking up right now. No one's thinking things through right now. Pretty much, Gemini, it feels like every person that you're dealing with, Scorpio, you're done. Drop it. Everything you're dealing with, Scorpio. If you have a problem with a gem, speak up. There's your message. Just like my table. Isn't this... I was like, how would I do this? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I got this little table from my roomie a while ago. It's like, but this is fucking awesome, you guys. I'm sorry you can't really see me. I know that actually probably is not good. I don't know. Leave a comment if that's a problem. And, you know, it won't obviously become a habit. So, let's step into my Cancers. So, my Geminis that are dealing with Cancers. A Gemini, you... I don't know. It's like your brain just wants to go on a little tailspin, like, of learning right now. which is great, but I think that's why you need to ground. And that's why the universe was recommending in the very beginning of our read that you need to go ground. Because it's like you want to fucking learn. Which is not bad, my love. A moment of regret. Scorpio, I feel like I just did a reading for you. Go watch those readings. Please. Literally watch the rising video and radio. I don't know what the fuck just came out of my mouth. And yeah. Okay, same fucking card. So this Cancer sign must be connected to a Scorpio and or has Scorpio in their chart. You feel like you know who I'm talking about now? I don't know who you are, but hopefully you understand because you're watching this, right? Ooh, someone's... Cancer, are you keeping your commitments? Nope. That's what I just heard. Nope. Did you say that? Or did someone on the other side say that? Again, I don't know. Do not leave a comment if you need. But, like, I don't know who this is. Please remember this. I'm just reading a message. You need to commit your... Yeah. Be of service. You got Cancer or Gemini dealing with a Scorpio. Holy fuck. You guys... I feel like Gemini and Scorpio stole this reading. It ran rapid. Cancer. That potentially has Scorpio in it. You're not keeping your commitments. You're not doing things out of love. What do you love? You're regretting what you do because you're doubting yourself and you don't know if you belong where you want to be and what you want and what you do. And what do you... And you know what it all comes down to? Doing what you love. So, if you were a Gemini... do something different than what you would normally do. Cancer dealing with the Scorpio. Cancer with Cancer and Scorpio in your chart and you're dealing with the Gemini. Refine your attention. Correct your mistakes. Follow through with what you say. Get out of your head. Yeah, how do you do that? Get out of your blessings. Ooh, count your blessings. Get out of your blessings. Get out of your blessings. Okay, wait, does this have to do with, does this have to do with what's happening right now, you guys? Get out of your blessings. That's happening, what's that thing? I can't breathe. That's what I'll say, because I don't know what I'm allowed to talk about on YouTube and what I'm not, you guys, because I don't watch, like, all that shit you're supposed to watch, like, to make sure the YouTube video is official and okay and what's not. Anyways. Get out of your blessings. You're being asked to get uncomfortable. Cancer. This is weird. Cancer, you're too comfortable. You need... Oh, this is a spoiled kind of learning mentality. Oh, I like this. So, you need to get out of your blessings. Do you know what that means? It says count your blessings. It's the same point as get out of your blessings. Cancer, you're at a point where you're not becoming thankful for the shit you have. You're stagnant. Like, you're not realizing that you are lucky. So you need to get, I don't know, you have someone on the other side. Someone has, get out of your blessings. You know what that means? You need to literally find a way to humble yourself. What I would say what that meant, well, I don't know what you, like, unfortunately, I live a very, like, different type of karmic life. So mine more is I have to deal with this shit. I can't. You need to start taking things away from yourself. You're allowing yourself too much privilege. In a sense that you're becoming not lazy on the privilege. You're not realizing what you have. And unfortunately, as people, we can't always hold ourselves accountable. But Cancer, you have someone on the other side that's worried about you. So, like, they're kind of pissed. Not pissed? No. No. I didn't raise you like this. You're better than this. You are not privileged. So, like, okay, so we got some realism. I fucking love that shit. Yeah. So, like, I don't know. Okay, so I can just show you an example, okay? This is someone that I would say this to, but then I'm gonna sound like an asshole. No, I mean, I wouldn't say this to someone. I would say this to myself. Do you know what I mean? Like, if this was me, okay? It's really hard to remember what we're thankful for. And if you can afford, or you have, not even you can afford, you have a place to yourself. You are more blessed than so many. Granted, we are blessed to have a room to ourselves. If you don't realize having a place to yourself should be enough blessing to make you happy, you're overprivileged. For there are people that just rent rooms, which are blessed, that would die for even a small shack. That is this, whoever that's past, that is what they're trying to translate. You are overprivileged. You're not happy because you are not happy with what you have. You have, even if you have a shack, you have your own shack. So there's someone on the other side, whoever this is for Cancer, not whoever this is for Cancer. Whoever this person is on the other side, they're not mad at you. You are overprivileged. You got like this. Okay, well, they're convinced you got like, well, I will agree. I mean, there is, I can't breathe. I mean, like, this isn't shit that you should even be pissed about, but then, like, I don't, like, I mean, yeah, I can, I'm not going to say who am I going to say that, because you know what, we all have our shit. And this is no one judging. But if you have it, and you still just can't see it, and you can't count it, what the fuck are you doing with all of it? And you're someone that really cares on the other side, and or this side, I don't fucking know. You're overprivileged because you're not appreciating what you have, and you don't even have a problem. You're just creating one. You can't breathe because of yourself. And the fact that you're not taking responsibility, and for you specifically, because you're not realizing the luck. Not even the luck. What you have is a gift. It is a privilege. It is. I'm not saying you didn't work your fucking ass off. But enjoy it then. And stop wondering why, and you're not even fucking you know why? Because you can't even just look and count your motherfucking blessings. Okay? Like, our blessings of being able to sit here and read, you know? Why are we worried about love? And that is your shadow. Face your shadow. On your shit. What the fuck is with everyone acting like they don't have shit? That's what makes it strong. You know what? The people that go through more shit get stronger. The more you hold them back, the stronger they get. The more you push them back and mute them, the stronger they get. You know what that makes them at the end of the day? Stronger. Why? Because they didn't have a choice. Who's they? I don't know. Who's they? I talk to dead people, so like, I kind of live in a different world. That's why I don't know who they, like, I don't ever, I look at this all as literally like, not dead people, I don't know, just like, I don't know, dead matter? Like, what are we really? Like, I don't even, but that's how, like, so liberal I am as a person. Like, I don't, we're made of dead matter. I think we are all so, I mean, no, actually, I do not think we are all. I think that the ones that are way too over, but anyways. I mean, if you have shit and, yeah, and you're bored, that's overprivileged, in my opinion. If you have shit, literally, you can supplies for your house, like yourself, even a shack by yourself. To me, that is, I mean, I'm not saying people don't work, but if you have that and you are bored, like life isn't sufficient enough for you, you're privileged, in my opinion. Because there are people that just, you know, it just, you are. It's a fact. It's literally a statement and a dot and a period. Yeah. And you can put whatever shit you want on Instagram and Facebook, but guess what? You're just stupid privilege. Anyways, look closely, ask questions, investigate, think before you act. Aries just came up. Fuck. Did this turn into like an all sign reading? This is fucking crazy. Fuck. No. I don't like that energy in that. Fine. I don't want to, but fine. Ew. Okay. Gemini and Taurus. No, Gemini and Aries. Gemini and Aries, Gemini and Aries, Gemini and Aries, Gemini and Aries, Gemini and Aries. Cancer, someone was having a fight with you saying you are privileged. You are. You're being a brat. Don't shoot the messenger. There's one thing in life, and everyone knows when you watch my channel, you know, you can't take away people's experiences. But you also have to remember people that go through these experiences. Remember this. You can't make people understand your experiences, no matter how much you share it. And this is the depth that the Scorpio knows. They know that no one can do that. Gemini knows that too. They know. They can see all of it. They can see all of it. Gemini, you could see all of it. Scorpios, you know, all these signs, right? But the reality is, privilege is privilege. Take responsibility of yourself. God. Okay. Lead the way, a leader. Show others how it's done. You can help others. For the Geminis, they're dealing with Aries. You guys are no longer together, it seems like, for me, from what I'm seeing, is someone wants to grow up and the other one doesn't. The other one doesn't want to grow up. I mean, meaning they're going to get old and they're going to realize one day that they're old and that all the fun things they do right now, it's not going to work. And they're going to be lonely, and that's their life to figure out. Again, if you have time to worry about that, you are privileged. That's the point. Ah! Ah! So fucking frustrating. Like, it's just snow. Everyone gets it. Someone's pissed. Painting the roses red, covering up errors. Someone wants to live a life that is unfulfilling. I mean, when it comes to emotional. And we can't change it. So you're being asked to, you don't want to paint the roses red, and you don't want to wait for someone to grow up, and you basically are just making someone feel like there's a lot of pressure on them. Oh, I blew someone's I just pissed someone off. I could feel it. Like a fucking furnace all up in here all of a sudden. You need to lead the way to your own destiny. The situation's coming to an end. Believe that a strange encounter could happen. If you try to please everyone, if you continue to try to please everyone, it's not going to work. It's going to backfire because people ultimately are going to do what they're going to do. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. Okay, Karens of the world. Okay. So now we're going to be switching on to... I'd probably be classified as a Karen because I'm a blonde, right? I get stereotyped every day. The cool thing that I love about myself is everyone stereotypes me, and the moment I open my mouth, it's like, oh. So then it's like, hey, this is a whole different type of Karen. She has 5 different personalities, and they go from the 12 Care Bears. And Sybil has risen. No, I'm just kidding. We just have Sybil. That would be me when I'm pissed. Then I have Jolene. That is me when I'm fierce. Jolene. Yeah, one of my Aquariuses. My bestie. One of my friends. Actually, no. My Aquarius is not my bestie, but he is one of my close friends. There was the 3 besties. The Aquarius, the Aries, and the Sagittarius. See? Fire signs? I don't fucking hate. I just know fire can handle it. Why? Because you guys just don't listen to anyone anyways. Okay, so we're dealing with a Gemini that's dealing with... Oh, well, I know what Gemini is dealing with. Sagittarius. A Gemini dealing with the Sagittarius. I'm hearing the number 3. Oh, well, I was right on that one. You know that when that top one fell. Oh gosh, I love being right. You know, it makes me feel good doing cards. You know why? And this is why I don't mind doing it, as long as you guys don't mind that I'm so, like, ghetto chill right now. What does ghetto mean? I don't know. But I just love that word. So, if you're gonna, like, spam up my comments, I like that word. Fuck off. I can like a fucking word, and I don't... Fucking, technically, I think it's a redneck word, actually. I don't know. I think I Googled it one time, because I've liked it since I was in high school. I don't know why. Oh, here I go, getting myself spiraled in little circles. It actually... Oh! Unknown movement changed. Feeling like you're going backwards. 2 steps forwards, 2 steps back. 10 steps forward. 15 steps back. Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You're not doing that. Grow up, wanting to grow up and experience rejecting in your youth. Why are you being asked? What are you being told? I'm very confused. So you're not really giving... What do you mean? Sagittarius. So, beginning to explore, be decisive, and make a plan. What does that mean? Express joy, trust in the divine plan. Take the lead, strengthen your love for gifts. Really? I cannot, come on now. Okay, how about we do it this way? Oh, Gemini and Sag, are you guys in a new relationship? Or needing, are you... You feel like you're following. Because neither of you are saying anything. It's like I can't say that. Damn it, I have all these funny little analogies that I use just based on funny rhyming, but everyone makes everything seem so like, that you can't even talk. It can't even be me. So, I'm just kidding. I don't care. I'm so used to not being able to be me. I still would just be me in a corner and be by myself. I don't even give a fuck. I still laugh at myself. Okay, Sagittarius. I don't know what to say. You're continuing to fall because you won't express your feelings. Neither of you will grow up. Gemini and Sag. And the fact that, I don't know, you both, like, won't take the step. It's like the teeter-totter. That's not what I wanted to say, but that's what I'll say. It's like the Greek standoff. I can say that because I'm Greek. It's like the Greek standoff with the... Oh my gosh, no. It's like my family. It's the Greeks on one side and the Italians on the other. And everyone's competing like the hens in the hen house. And I'm like, what the fuck does it even matter? Everybody's name is George. We're all the same. What made the dead matter? Oh, she's... Yeah, I'm like the pretty one. I want to sit and talk about how fucking pretty I am. Who the fuck cares until I open my mouth? Anyways, I just think that, yeah. I mean, you got a Sagittarius that's just sitting there, like, not following their own good advice, not expressing joy, choosing not to make movement, choosing not to take a leap of faith and or move forward. You got basically, there is being trust in the divine plan and strengthen your love for gifts and begin to explore. So, like, no matter what, Gemini, you're gonna be fine. I will say that if this Sagittarius doesn't pull their head from in their ass, as far as a relationship with you two goes, because of course you're looking at it like, I feel like this might have been a circumstance of Ghostbusters, and or it could have been a circumstance. Remember, we had to call Ghostbusters on their ass because we don't even know what happened to them. Instead of calling cops, we call Ghostbusters. But the reality is, at the end of the day, all that really matters is you need to take away what no longer serves you. And when you do it, then you'll begin to explore it. Then you will be, technically, you'll choose what you want. So you're choosing to trust the divine path. And then your gifts are going to become strengthened. So ultimately, it could work out. But, Gems, you need to remember you can't. You are being divinely guided. So you can't change if this person wants to pull for their head from in their ass. So that's what you need to know. I hope you guys like my fucking awkwardness. If you don't, I don't fucking know why you watch me. Probably make fun of me. And feel free. You know what? I am who I am. Sure as fuck am not gonna chase for anyone, so... Okay, so now we're going to be tapping into my Geminis that I'm dealing with my Tauruses. Oh, Gemini, what the fuck? We're ending the last reading. Gemini's like, I need one more birthday reading. Well, hey, at the end of the day, technically we all got Gemini in our chart somewhere, right? So we might be able to resonate with every single zodiac picking out in Gemini's reading. Gemini might be a social butterfly for their birthday. I know I have been. So I get it. You know, we got a lot of people all up in there. Or maybe a lot more compared to what we've had, obviously, because there's been like a lot of different shit going on, right? Interesting. Very fascinating. Gemini, very particular. Why are we so particular? Geminis, this is if you're dealing with a Taurus. Okay, so Gemini, if you're dealing with a Taurus, oh, what the fuck? Oh, my. Really? Okay, so for the Geminis that are dealing with the Tauruses, first of all, Geminis, you need to always remember right now, especially, you are shining your light, my love. So, no matter what, you're shining your light, meaning you're only, okay, for this I mean, obviously not all Geminis in the world. I shouldn't even say that. You guys are not, you're very aware, right? We're watching tarot. You're at least aware of what this is. Okay, so Tauruses, you need to, like, Geminis that are doing Tauruses, if you guys are in separation and or not in separation, I'm just going to talk about whoever this Taurus person is that Gemini's dealing with. You'll know if it's with the person that I'm talking about. This person is ignoring, like, where they're supposed to be going in life. Yeah, how are you dimming your light to fit in? Gemini, if you're dealing with the Taurus, this person doesn't understand, like, the way the world works. I'm such a fucking asshole. Okay, so let me explain it this way. So, no, this isn't the way of the world. Well, I don't know. Anyways, there are some people that need to prove something to the world to become something. And there are other people that just allow themselves to be them, and people acknowledge their gifts. Some, it doesn't matter where people acknowledge your gifts. They'll still do what they love, and regardless, and usually shine. No, I shouldn't say that actually at all. That's not actually it. Fuck, this is such an elusive way of speaking. sorry guys, we're in Gemini right now. And since this is Gemini's aspect of all the signs. Gemini is a very cerebral sign. So we tend to talk in metaphors in such a bigger way of speaking. So it's really hard for me to try to dial it in within a grounded way of speaking. Because the Gemini, yeah, it's a different way. It's a cerebral way of thinking. Like, you Google it. I guess you could leave a comment, but I prefer you Google it first, research it a little, and then leave a comment asking a specific question. That isn't just a basic Karen question, quite frankly. In other words, there are some people that, like, Tauruses, like shiny, okay, there are some Tauruses in the world that know they don't need anyone. Meaning, they could be single their whole entire life and they are that fucking confident. They can, like, empire their whole life by themselves and not need to rely on anyone because they can do it and they will do it and they're beasts like that, right? Like beasts in a boss mode, like bomb. Is when I say that shit, that means awesome, fucking rad, whatever you want to call it. There are some people, they don't dim to fit in. There are some people that need to dim to fit in. I'm kind of one of those people. Okay, so for instance, not everyone wants to be like anyone. I want to say things that are so, I mean, technically, I guess they're demeaning. I thought, like, everyone that was in, like us, like, we all think this way, but then I realized that some of us are not this. Some people will totally see me as an asshole. Okay, you know what? Some people dim to fit in and some don't. Tauruses, no offense, you, like, are grounded. You know what that means? You like dealing with these dumbasses that are in the world that are grounded is here. Man-made, like, superficial, like fucking fuzzy shit. Gemini's gonna look at it as like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, outer conscious doesn't give a fuck what platypus or what the fuck. Like, they know that they can just literally create what they want. There are some people in this world that don't. They think they need to look pretty to fit in. There are other people, like me, yeah, that are just like, here I am, I'm fucking mom, look at me. Do you know what I mean? Like, there is those different types of people. There are. Like, we know them, we don't. I don't give a fuck, like, whatever. It is what it is. There are people that dim to fit in because of the fact that we know that when you're on the top, it's lonely at the top because no one's at the top. So you dim to fit in sometimes. And then you realize, oh, fuck. This shit is, like, then you go down to the earth and you realize how superficial and or stupid and or pathetic and or fake shit is. And you're pissed. Like, for me right now, I'm like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, too, on YouTube. I'm happy with what things are happening because for me, it's kind of like, wow, we are all, like, fucking growing. Like, subconsciously, everyone finally, what I want to say is pulled their head from in their ass and fucking started doing shit. Like, because it's like, oh, did you know? Has this not been like this forever? Like, why the fuck is there a random epiphany? But that's the point. No longer are people dimming. They're realizing, you know what? No. Rise. Period. Exclamation mark. Stopped. They're realizing that at the end of the day, you have to begin to explore in who you are and trust in your path that what you're going to do, if your intent and your conviction and your shit is known, you will have strength in your gifts, and it will. And at the end of the day, although we can be suppressed, suppression makes strength. So you're suppressing one issue to create a bigger evolution in an extent, in my opinion, personally. Right? Then you got a Taurus here who's grounded as fuck. Sorry, I am not grounded, and I do not understand grounded people, but I do realize I need them in my life. So it's like this catch-22 that I love being me, and I don't want a dim to fit in to be grounded, but I do love being around my grounded friends. So, like, I love being cerebral. That is me. Like, I am the epitome of this outer body experience. Like, I don't know. Like, lucid dreaming is my everyday life. It feels like, no, I'm not on drugs. Isn't that crazy? I'm what you call fucking different. You can't put me in a box. I know. You can't just paint something on it and then make it pop out and it's so cute. No, that's not me. I am all about making sure at the end of the day that you realize how fucking amazing you are. And if you're going to sit and begin to explore and do the shit that you can do, and we're about to be here right now to fucking get you there, then that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to basically paint a pretty picture of basic bitch Karens that basically can't even fucking account their blessings and realize, like, be fucking appreciative of your shit. Otherwise, what the fuck are you appreciative for? Like, refine your attention. Admit your fucking shit. What the fuck? If you can't admit your shit, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you, Mr. Perfect? What are you, fucking God? No. Own your shit. It's really that easy. Own your shit. Taurus says, own your shit. Taurus, own your shit. What does that mean? Own your fucking shit. Pull your head from in your ass. Gemini, drop him like it's hot. I know you don't want to. I know. You really want to be around a shallow person that literally is comprehension compared to yours is like attention span of a fly. And I'm not saying they're not smart. You guys are on totally different levels is what I'm saying. Period. If you're a Gemini and you're in a happily ever... Why did they fucking let my cat outside when I... He's getting old, you guys, and I'm... Yeah. Funny story, long story short. My roommate somehow sees a fucking possum. I guess he was huge. He hissed at her as she was grabbing Cosmo. And Cosmo freezes. So she comes in, she goes, I've never knew a possum. And it's fucking it's petrifying that she even saw that. Honestly, no, I'm just totally kidding. Anyways, it is petrifying how hideous they are. That's what I had to say. So she goes, I was petrified. I didn't know they hissed. And I go, wait a minute. What happened? She goes, I go out there. I save Cosmo. Not literally, it was figuratively. She's joking around. And I guess Cosmo froze. I go, wait a minute. So you're saying our little Aries out there was the one that played possum, and the possum was playing the cat hissing. Yeah, the possum was bigger than Cosmo. See, I told you guys I entertain myself. So if you're dealing with a Leo, yeah. Express yourself. Do do do. Do 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 do. Express yourself. I don't know why that is coming in. Gemini's dealing with a Libra. Is someone coming out with someone? Is someone opening up about something? What is happening? Why is everyone keeping secrets from me? What lights you up? Are we making a wish, Leo? Are we going within and regarding a wish? Are we going to be coming out of a cave? What kind of cave? What's happening? Why is everyone leaving me out of the loop? Oh, okay. Okay, take a break. Life's work, not see. Get off the treadmill. Slow down. Make a wish. Take replenishment. You're not doing that. You can't share your voice if you're not. Okay, so you keep repeating ancestry patterns. You're protecting yourself. You're trying. Give me one on the unbound. Yeah, you're not yet. Yeah, you're clinging to something. Gemini dealing with a Libra. Why? No. Libra is not what we're doing. So, I'm sorry. Leo is what we're doing. That was for Leo. Fuck off any other sign right now. You, Leo, if you want to be a high priestess, you're not. The person you're interested in, I feel like, is a high priestess. Yes, this is right. This is the person you're protecting yourself. This is the person you need to come out of the cave for. Or you want to, but you're retreating. You're not doing your part on this life right now. So, like, I don't know what to tell you. You need to rest. You need to be silent and rise. And you need to do what you need to do. Like pull your head from in your ass, but instead you're hiding in a cave like a woman. And that means you're hiding in a cave sensitive in your feelings. That's what that means for those that like to categorize shit. We don't do that here. Fuck off if you like to do that. Okay. And Gemini's dealing with a Libra. Gemini's dealing with a Libra. Gemini's dealing with a Libra. I'll take one. No. Wait. Say no. Postpone. Period. Libra. You got that answer? Why? Why? Because it's a mirage. You're not seeing things clearly. Are you being a Karen? Do I need to... You know what? If I could make cards, I would make cards that... It would be the Karen deck. Holy fuck. Can you guys imagine the smart-ass quotes that I would come out with to play? Holy fuck. I gotta do that one day. You know what? If I could literally do it all, I think I would literally die trying. That's the scariest part of it, you guys. Okay. Libra, for those that are wanting to, I feel like this is a Libra inquiring regarding a Gemini. Why do I say that? Because Libra, you force your energy into Gemini's reading. So, if you're a Libra, no. You already waited too long. You already did, you need to let go. Move on. You need to begin to explore other options, other ways of thinking, other ways of being. You need to... This person's not interested. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Is this person interested? One card for this person, Alice. Oh my gosh, she just said to me, really? You're going to tell me how many cards? Okay, 2 cards, Alice. Okay, however many cards you want, Alice. Okay, now you're going to give me 1. Okay, well, that's kind of absurd. Yep. Yeah, no, this person's not interested. It's, no, not. The way you handle the situation is, they're not like the way you handled it. Yeah, they're not, they do not, no. No, they don't like the way you handle things. Someone just switched. I bet that was the Libra. Am I right? Too bad she couldn't tell me. The Libra's like, no, sorry, that card was for you, not Gemini's, and technically I'd be considered Gemini's. So, sorry Libra, that you didn't like this. I'm sorry that you didn't get to hear what you wanted to hear. Unfortunately, you can wish something as much as you want and try to manifest it, but you can't force people to have feelings that they don't have. Period. Maybe if one would open their mouth and communicate, and maybe pull their head from in their ass. And, you know, I love my fucking Libras, so this feels, you know, if I need to remind you, just like you guys need to remind me in the comments when my Scorpios are holding my ass accountable, throwing people down, I will. Because at the end of the day, my love, Libra, I love you. If you're dealing with a Gemini, you didn't use your time well, honey. Like, if you didn't put any pressure, you didn't move forward with doing it, okay? So we really need to focus on that. We need to focus on, when we want something, we need to focus on getting it a little bit faster, okay? We waited too long, we dilly-dallied too long, and then the person's like, this is nonsense. I'm not doing it anymore. And they walked away. Yeah, maybe in time, but, like, you would have to make a huge change and start changing your way. And, Libra, it's not realistic for a Gemini and or anyone to expect someone to change overnight. Therefore, why would someone want you to change overnight? No one wants you to be someone that you're not you. You need to be you, Rue. But I know you're heartbroken, and you know what that means, Libra. If I haven't done your reading lately, then I'll do it. But I need to look. I think I just did it last night. So watch the Libra reading that I just did. Okay? I love you. Bye.